It's your boy Moseefus, the 20 view king, and everything I do get 20 views. If the cops don't know what they do, it's 20 views. If it's me watching YouTube, it's 20 views. If it's me on stream with 10 concurrent views, it's 20 views. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend, tell a friend. See if it's just everywhere. I'm in the house with my co-host, The Chat.
That's how we roll, that's how we roll.
Day 2, don't worry about it. I already removed you off the list. You just gotta add one more. Yeah, you gotta add one more because that would, now you got 9 because I deleted it off the list. It's Friday, Patreon Respect Day. This is the day that I show appreciation to the people that participate in the channel, that send me Patreon money, that are just genuinely what keeps me going doing these live streams, man. I could record these joints off stream. Like I saw Mr. L Boy had Chris Calico reacting with him. I know don't know in hell he's doing live reactions, you know what I mean? And then making those reactions his videos. So that's the professional way of doing it. You do it off stream, you edit, you know what I mean? And you you talk real serious, you know what I mean? But that's not how we doing it over here, man. We're a little bit different. We're a little bit different. We're a very unique reaction channel. And it's the second time around. Like, I know people tune out when I'm over here singing, sounding all horrible and shit. Let's get the shuffle online. They added oldest. You called it. You called it. Shout out to my girl, Ravenous Catalyst in the house. She said I was going to react to one of these Coast Contra joints tonight. The Coast Contra, the realest freestyle. Now, my knock on Coast Contra is me being a purist. Because it's like when it comes to it being a freestyle, I'm expected to be off the dome. Now, I've already had this discussion plenty of times of what freestyle really is. It's supposed to be free of style, according to Big Daddy Kane. I never thought Big Daddy Kane was the freaking utmost authority on hip hop anyway. You know what I mean? So whatever he says. But they're dope. They're dope, and I like the way they rhyme with each other. But yeah, well, it's just my definition of freestyle.
Yeah, hey, check. We was forged out of struggle, hearts made pure but dormant. In the midst of morning, it's alarming, smile still forming. So I just got some grills, the same build as George Foreman's. We don't operate the same, we can't cooperate, I'm not the foreman. I supervise myself, shit if I lose that type of pride, I euthanize myself. Rather die a human death than to live inhumanely. It's death on the tongue and the word of man. It's life in the word of God. What you think sustain me? What's to come is approaching. The first step was us taking a step. One is approaching. Skip the breakfast, make a meal, and eat lunch with consultants. I overcame enough to be overcome with emotions. Beautiful blue hue painted across my face. Dry while it shed. Cause for 18 years I kept it idle in the shed. In a world where identity is lack, masculinity is trapped, and opinions are legitimate as facts. The black experience is doing myriad and vindicate.
Talk.
Death in the living humanely. It's death on the tongue and the word of man. It's life in the word of God. What you think sustain me? What's to come is approaching. The first step was us taking a step. One is approaching. Skip the breakfast, make a meal, and eat lunch with consultants. I overcame enough to be overcome with emotions. Beautiful blue hue painted across my face. Dry while it shed. Cause for 18 years I kept it idle in the shed. In a world where identity is lack, masculinity is trapped, and opinions are legitimate as facts. The black experience is doing myriad and vindication. My black experience ain't the same as BET would make it. Revolution won't be televised, it won't reach syndication. How we rise will surely prophesize, there's no mere inclination. For your information, I fortified my own foundation. I built it off of more ground, made it sound. Should I let that shit crescendo? Or make it soundproof, close the booth and put it to use as a fire instrumental. Smoking out the window if you want some contact. Let's get the innuendo if we talking contracts. I'm an immortal soul in search of mortal combat. Me versus a verse, you gotta stop and say rewind that. It's hard to find that, but let me find out. Ride a bullet pointed, bow and bow out. Hand the cannon off to Nick Cannon and tell him wild out. Everything I write is canon to the story I'm about. Young
I can tell you about them nights I used to sleep in public bathrooms. I wrote this verse in my jacuzzi with a sky view, looking down.
Damn, that's rough. Sleeping in a public bathroom is about as rough as I can imagine it to get, because public bathrooms are fucking gross. Bus station bathroom. I remember one time I had to take a shit before going to work, transferring from freaking the train station to the bus, and I was like, I got like an hour more. I had to go in Jamaica Station public bathroom and take a dump. There was a fiend in the soil court. That was one of my lows. So just taking a shit in the public bathroom was my low. So him having to freaking take a, not even take a nap, sleeping, I feel for you, brother. I know you ain't right in the head.
Ride a bullet pointed, bow out. Hand the cannon off to the cannon and tell them wild out. Everything I write is canon to the story I'm about. Young
I can tell you about them nights I used to sleep in public bathrooms. I wrote this verse in my jacuzzi with a sky view, looking down at the city just to remind you what God do. If you hate it, I forgive you. Light was never meant to blind you. Who gon' bring the vibe through that Colombia? See, yo no lo hago. Sometimes I wonder what would life be like if hip hop never saved me, or if the struggle didn't raise me. These niggas never been as broke as me. I like that. I can't fuck with bitches that complain. I'll never wife that. I'm at the front lines on any turf to bring the fight back. Representing for everybody who ain't left the cul-de-sac. Thinking bigger for my niggas cause the village on my back. No fuimos de Colombia sin un peso y sin mirar atrás. Pero el resto es el pasado y yo no quiero regresar. Solo quiero progresar, nivelar, alcanzar lo más allá. Porque donde vengo muchos no salen de la ciudad. Nadie sabe el dolor que uno siente de verdad. A veces tiene que perdonarte a ti mismo. Before we reach the top, we
all, I think me and the other three fellas are sitting there bobbing our head, not understanding a word he's saying, but he's flowing. He's flowing. I understand some words.
Lighting up the disco with my blood tribe can shit. Hey, what is hitting for? Cause we outside, turn it up. It's the bridge, time to get this shit together like the eclipse on November 6th when I made it through the veil. I was born to grip mics and suffocate rappers back to hell, make their lungs pop. Every time we drop the fans hyperventilating, why these niggas fail to keep up. Talking in codes just like a beeper. The smooth criminal like Lupin, I stole the show since the snot nose. Been in my own zone. Welcome to the Tear Dome, nigga.
We living in different times, baby, it's different times. I'm living in a time where I should've died when real niggas were still alive, cause this shit just ain't it. They be like, follow the following. You need to build your followers. Until then, your talent ain't shit. Ain't that something for you to tell God he ain't do enough? Well, making me rap was a part of his gift. And here I am, dead wrong to wanna live in the present when I should be worried about taking flicks.
So I'm pretty sure I'm on a record saying that he's my favorite out the group, you know what I mean?
You need to build your followers.
Until
then, your talent ain't shit.
Too, so
ain't that something for you to tell God he ain't do enough? Well, making me rap was a part of his gift. And here I am, dead wrong to wanna live in the present when I should be worried about taking flicks. Picture this frame of mind that we in, where Photoshop is your friend, and if not, you can always go to a doc and get it put in. I notice, but all of them likes feel like you winning. I know it. You really living your life throughout a lens, so focus. That filtering more to your skin. You feeling lesser than pretty if you don't use it again. I get it. It's a trend. I like to call it addiction. Every morning we wake and we grab our phone for a fix and like, check my mention, scroll. What I'm missing? What? No, he didn't. She could get it. Damn. I swear we in different times. Attention worth more than money when lives can be monetized. We mentally modified. It's no longer dollar signs. Swear that shit blew my mind when it checked me, you verified. Before the pandemic, I've been social distance from media. Niggas always want followers. Where the fuck is you leading us? I'm in the crib, reading books. I be on different mediums. With the wife, living life, and we ain't got no TV up. Nah, shit. Yeah, we got it, but why get it? It's not the price of the TV to watch it, it's too expensive. Read, don't just listen, take heed to this wisdom. Niggas say time is money, but look at how niggas spend it. Always down to get high, but consciously setting limits. Feeding you through a tube, be sure to make your subscription, nigga. Break free.
That was a dope verse.
Yo, check, my halo kept untainted. The devil ain't acquainted with my...
Yo, I think this is the one that Ravner said it's a dope verse. So I got my ears open.
Make your subscription, nigga.
Break free. Yo, check, my halo kept untainted. The devil ain't acquainted with my spirit in the faintest. That shit take constant maintenance. Don't trip, don't get too anxious. We blessed, we got spirits, angels, ancestors, and loving strangers. Protect us from every angle. My flesh is a vessel, ain't it? No need to be vain, my ego restrained. We all are special. If you don't know it, that's such a shame. I just became the nigga that I always been. I know this wisdom simplify intelligence. I'm sitting still, I'm breathing deep. My thoughts are relevant to keep. How life expresses itself through me, show God is evident. Back in my zone, I really been feeling right at home. A really good feeling indicative of my backbone. I'm standing upright, I'm shining my light. The negatives just can't latch on. My relative speak on my phone, reminding me shit that I've known. Or maybe forgot somewhere alone. The journey aware is long, the journey I need repair. Heart on my sleeves, we stitched to wear and tear, but on me, who care? Mama told me that. Pick up your nuts and hold your sack. Looking for sympathy, gon' only hold you back. Don't hope for that. I can't lack. Easy street is whack. Fork in the road, we eat with that. Niggas be posing, then folding. I'm chosen, that's that. Live in the moment, take, pick, flick, capture the moment. Never to get this back. Long and want this, get it, then boom, it's I want that. Happiness is elusive. For the niggas that wanna pursue, the truth is, your effort is useless. Can't find what you never lost. Can't buy if it doesn't cost, and it doesn't cost. Clear my mind, see what a great divine left off. Losing the time when I drift off. Peace.
Ooh, that right there didn't make me feel like they were doing a performance. Like the other ones I've heard from them, it's kind of felt like a performing thing that they were like as a group like bouncing off each other. It felt a little bit outdated, like how they complete each other's rhymes right there. But that sounded like 4 individual written verses, which with a lot of attention to what they were actually saying. Like it wasn't a whole bunch of boisterous just hip hop. That was dope. That was dope. Coach Contra, the realest freestyle. That might have been the best Coach Contra I've heard. That might have been the best one I heard just because they were all saying some shit. They weren't just hip hopping, you know what I mean? They weren't just doing the braggadocious, boisterous, I'm the dopest MC in the house rap, you know what I mean? That was really good. And yes, that last verse probably was the best one. That was superb. That was superb. Might have been the best Coach Contra I've heard so far. Alright, send that one.
Everything I have in life I owe to Mo. I'm not gay, but Mo was a very sexy man. We used to call him Mo Bitches. I once saw Mo in his underwear, and it changed my life. I wish I had a father like Mo. Mo paid my rent over 50 times. Okay, this is bullshit. Mo was an asshole. Mo was a petty, immature, selfish man. Oh, he was good at one thing. That's bringing the worst out of everybody he met.
Yeah! And that nigga owe me $5.